after launching Shibarium. There are also a number of other interesting changes being made to the ecosystem. While these updates are exciting in their own right, they're even more exciting when you consider how good they are for the price of a Shib. You already know this video is going to be interesting, so make sure you watch it in full. Disclaimer: Shiba Winks. A Shiba Inu themed restaurant has finally announced that it will soon open in Australia. The launch will be even more exciting because it will be shown live, which is great for many Shiba Inu owners who can't be there. Like I said before, the restaurant is Shiba Inu themed, so it's decorated with sheep crests and Shiba Inu symbols on the walls, ceilings, and chandeliers. Shiba Wings is a Shiba Inu themed restaurant. She will accept money and sheep as payment to eat and drink her and her sheep. And the idea of /U200B/U200 bot Shiba Inu themed restaurant is a good one for the sheep, of course, when people enter the restaurant. The fact that they are emblazoned with the logos and colors of sheep is enough to serve as a form of advertising or marketing. They keep seeing logos and images of the tokens, and who knows, they might decide to put their money where their site is. Also, the fact that they accept Shiba as a form of payment means that more people may be adding sheep to their wallets. People want encryption that can be used in the real world. And what could be more real than food? When you add this to the fact that it's Shiba and you also have a soon-to-be Wendy's chain, it's clear that the town is growing rapidly. You can start to see what the sheep price pump looks like over the longer term. Satoshi himself posted a link to the YouTube channel where the live opening will take place on Twitter. In addition to the link, he said that the Shiba Wings idea is a great example of a decentralized mission. He probably meant by this that Shiba Wings said last year that it plans to work with Shibarium when it launches. It looks very interesting to me. We don't know if Shiba Wings wants to expand outside of Australia, but I'm pretty sure if the restaurant turns out to be more successful than they thought they would, they'd be more than happy to do so. And this happens. Shiba Inu and all its symbols will get more attention. However, I think what we have now is pretty cool, right? Now let's talk about something exciting that happened recently in the ecosystem. But before we get to that, this channel gives away 100,000 sheep every day to anyone who wants to participate. Just subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment below. I miss Shiba Inu. Good luck. Also, when you become a member, you can join a private group. Join me in a conversation where we can talk about crypto gems, money, and success. If you want to be a member, click this button. As you may already know, Shibarium has been in the cryptocurrency news for copying code from another blockchain technology, Rania. Like Shibarium, it's still in beta testing, but that hasn't stopped people from going crazy about Shibarium, and it's easy to see why. You said in yesterday's video that the people who make Rania are out to defend Shibarium. They don't know if Shibarium copied the code, but they said Rania's code isn't copyrighted. So even if Shibarium copies the code, it won't be plagiarism. Satoshi has already spent time defending the Shibarium, which makes sense, but he's just gone after a well-known crypto effect he thinks is Flutter. Ben Armstrong, better known as BitBoy, has added his voice to the accusations of plagiarism. But he also talked about defaming the person who started the Shiba Inu. It appears that Satoshi then decided to try contacting BitBoy, which makes sense. But from what Satoshi recently wrote on his Twitter page, it appears that BitBoy has refused to talk to him about anything. What Satoshi wrote below: "You said something about Shiba in your live broadcast and she just ignored me and blew us away. So I'm going to stop talking to you because you're a waste of time. I wouldn't call it beef either. Now you have to deal with real beef. Just think of it as a way of asking you to stop nursing. After all that, I'm sure you'll be happy to hear that Shiba is doing quite well despite all the hype. Although the price of the token went down when the rumor first spread, it has been rising again for a few days now. Shiba stock rose more than 3%, gaining close to 10% each week. This shows that people still believe in Shiba and we are still very confident in them. If you think this was really helpful, please leave a comment and tell your friends about this video. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm, making it easier for me to keep making better videos. When we talk about sheep prices going up, there is a Shiba Inu investor who regrets selling all his sheep. This investor bought the sheep when they were first put on the market. An investor can buy 25 trillion tokens for $2,000. This happened in anxiety of 2021. Unfortunately, the price of the Shib dropped a few days after he bought it, and since it was already at $2,000 in the token, he was too afraid to leave his money there. So he lost money by selling all his tokens. Now you are probably wondering why someone would do such a thing. But you can think that way now that you know what happened. Remember that at the time Shib was just released and was one of the worst performing cryptocurrencies in the previous year. In just 2 months, the price of a Shib had fallen so dramatically that an investment of $100 was worth only $2. So the investor did what he thought was best at the time. And he is not the only one who has done so. Unfortunately for him and other investors, the price of Shib started to rise again after just a few days, and by October the token had lost about 5 zeros. This means that if the investor had left his money where it was in October of the same year, his 25 trillion tokens would have been worth $1 billion. It climbed to an all-time high, but this investor just couldn't have done it. And he certainly knew this. That's what he said, according to the Observer Guru. I just got a message from 2 friends telling me that the Shiba Inu has risen 67 million% since January. Now, in January 2021, I was searching Reddit and saw a suggestion to buy meme coins. Lamb was one of them at that time. I gave him $2,000 and left him alone for a few weeks. It went down and lost money when I sold it. Now it turns out that if I hadn't sold it, it would be worth $1 billion. This investor has missed what could have been a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. How often do you get the chance to turn a $2,000 investment into $1 billion profit in just a few months? Like I said before, I think a lot of other people have the same story. More importantly, many other people probably see these stories as a reason to hold on to their tokens for as long as possible for fear of missing out if they sell them. Now, if this is you, you have every right to do so. But don't take these stories as financial advice because they are not. Before making any decision, you should do your research and watch the market. But if you've decided, consider letting us know in the comments section below. We have come to the end of this video. If you like the video, please like it. And don't forget to leave a comment in the comments section. This helps me a lot with how YouTube works. Also, please tell as many people as possible about this video. Let's tell everyone about this. Through this partnership, our most loyal and supportive Shib token holders will be able to get physical items and collectible NFTs as the people who own the Genesis NFT. The team said the Binance issue will only contain 299 issues, and a limited edition Bugatti crossbody luggage bag that contains the collection contains 95% mint. This is a very special edition of the first release with a mint price of 0.14 ph. A portable item from the same Bugatti collection will be awarded to 5% of all mints or 15 lucky people in the community during the Twitter Spaces event. Coin minting will begin, but the redemption gate won't open until a week after minting ends. On January 15th, there will be a Skybox and Bugatti Group Twitter Spaces event, and the Shiba Inu price is at the top of the falling wedge.